My name is Damian Perrone. I work for a company called PMMG. We're a multimedia and AV corporation. I'm a grad from the Lombard campus back in '08 when the Lombard campus was like the size of, this part of the building. I went to a campus that was fairly small as well. Like I said, I graduated in '08. And I was one of those people where when I left ICB, I wanted to do radio. I was like, I want to be a producer. I want to do, commercial production and, stuff like that. I wanted to make radio sound pretty. And right after that, a buddy of mine started my company and asked, you know how to edit and, all that kind of stuff as well. How'd you like to be a part of this startup? Sure, sign me up. No big deal, no problem. So slowly but surely, I actually taught myself After Effects. If you guys don't know what After Effects is, it's an Adobe program. It basically deals with, like 3D rendering and, motion graphics and like special effects and all that kind of stuff. So when you're seeing, explosions and stuff blowing up and all that kind of stuff on TV, it's about a 90% chance that that's the program that they're using to do it. But yeah, I mean, over the last 5 years, I've worked with companies like Tampico Juice, which is the #3 beverage distributor in the world. Who else? Fox TV, American Idol, Clear Channel, Serta Mattress. They're $1 billion company. I mean, everybody thinks, oh, it's a mattress company. What you do, we shoot commercials and stuff for them, and do tons of stuff for Serta. But yeah, I mean, some enormous $1 billion companies are some of our clients. And the reason being is, I mean, we're not a huge company. There's literally 5 of us in the whole company, including myself. The reason being is that we do really, really quality work. And we treat our clients like, they're friends. We have personal relationships with all these people, and we're a company that if you hire us to shoot something, we're going to be attentive to anything and everything that you guys, that our client possibly needs, and not just set up a camera, hit record, and go sit down in the back of the room and play with our phones. We are absolutely 100% hands-on. And it shows, in, like I said, in our client base and everything else that we do. Like I said, a little history about me. Like I said, I did graduate from the Lombard campus in '08. Right after I graduated, I got introduced to this program called After Effects. I downloaded it and had absolutely no idea how to use it. And I went online. I went to YouTube, because YouTube is probably one of the best resources you guys could possibly ever find. Went on YouTube and looked up, After Effects tutorials, and came across this guy named Andrew Kramer, who owns and started a website called videocopilot.net. Now, I sat and watched this really basic tutorial on, how to do something, on After Effects, and at the end of the video, the guy's like, if you guys want to know more, send me an email. Here's my email address, blah, 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 whatever. So I sent the guy an email and was like, I'm a total newbie. I literally just downloaded this program. How do I use it? So I actually get an email back from the guy, and he's like, check out the website. It's called Video Copilot. There's like 10 very basic beginner tutorials and stuff like that on how to start creating like motion graphics and all that kind of stuff and using After Effects. And from that day on, it was, a 6-month mission to master that program. And that was 5 years ago. I found that I liked video production better. And so, when I started doing video production, I made sure that I was the best cameraman I could possibly be, the best motion graphic designer I could possibly be, the best editor I could possibly be. And because then there is absolutely no reason when you get a job There's absolutely no reason that whoever you work for could ever have a reason to get rid of you. When you guys are looking for jobs, when you get out of here, even now, find something online, whether it's, any website, that you're looking at, and, Indeed. If you guys haven't found out what Indeed is yet, INDEED.com. It's an absolutely amazing resource when it comes to media work. Whether it's video, audio, radio. I mean, that's where, 90% of the media people, it's a site that people post all their stuff on, and they pull from all different sites as well. So it's a really great resource. But go on Indeed. Find a job that you may not be qualified for. So, news producer, whatever, any job that you're not technically not qualified for. Print it out. Put it somewhere that you see it every single day. Put it on your refrigerator, put it on a cork board, put it on your bedroom wall, wherever. And every single thing that's on that list that you don't know how to do, learn it. So this is an absolutely amazing stepping stone and great launch pad for the industry. They teach you how to edit. They teach you how to do radio and audio. The web design, that's something that I didn't actually get to learn when I was here. This is just, a new thing as of last year, which is great. All those things make you guys, one step ahead of anybody who's just learning one thing. So you guys all know how to do radio, you all know how to do video, and you all know how to do web. That's three things that somebody, down the street that's going to Columbia just for, audio production or just for video production, those are two extra things that they don't know. They're huge. When I first started with PMMG in 2008, they were our very, very first huge client. Every year, Tampico puts on kind of like a State of the Union address thing, like a big annual sales meeting that they do every year. 2008 was here in Chicago. Every year, it's in a separate host city and or country that they distribute to. So in 2008 or 2009, I should say, it was here in Chicago, and we were granted to be a part of this event, and believe it or not, we were not their first choice when it comes to AV companies to work with. They had somebody that one of their employees had pitched to them, and this company A, wouldn't budge on their price, and B, didn't want to work in the venue that they had already had booked. They're like, oh, well, we don't like the venue. We can't do what we want to do, blah, blah, blah. You guys should move. You guys should move venues. And they're like, well, this place has already been booked for, 3 months. We can't move. So one of their guys in their marketing department, who's a close friend of the company's, suggested us. And, we bid them out. They said, we'll give you guys a shot. And damn near every single person in one of their corporate offices didn't want us there. And literally 30 seconds into this opening presentation, every single person in the room had a smile on their face from ear to ear. It took 30 seconds to sell every single person in the room because of this.
Tampico 2010.
Video work, if you have a camera or know how to edit, you're set. You can go on Craigslist, you can go on Indeed, you can go on anywhere and find freelance work this weekend. You know, I can pull up Craigslist right now and probably find you 50 different posts of people looking for either a cameraman or an editor. You know, it's one of those things that gives you the ability to work if you don't have a steady career. You can still make really, really good money doing it too. You know, you can make $500-600 a weekend. Excuse me. You can make $500 or $600 a weekend just doing freelance work, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever. Whether that's, you know, being a PD on something, you know, working downtown, shooting weddings, you know, whatever the case may be, you know, it is good money. So. Website called Video Hive, videohive.net. It's a really, really great resource for After Effects stuff, for 3D things as well. It's actually a group of different websites owned by a company called Envato. So there's a website that's nothing but music. There's a website that's just 3D stuff. There's a website that does web stuff, like web design and templates and all that kind of stuff, if you guys are interested, because I know you guys are all working on websites and stuff as well. Every month they give away one free file per website. Other than that, everything is you have to pay for. But that's a really great resource. YouTube is, like I told you guys earlier, is one of those places where, you know, I'm on it every day. We, every now and then, we'll do live events. We do a lot of what's called iMag. So we use our TriCaster with 1, 2, or 3 cameras set up, and then we would project onto like, you know, big projection screens. So like if you were at like a charitable event or something like that, and you had somebody talking on stage, but there's 900 people in the room, not everybody's going to be able to see that one person. So put 2 projection screens up on the side and then do live image on like the sides of that stage. So that has to, you know, you have to be able to switch between, you know, cameras 1, 2, and 3, do graphics and all that kind of stuff live, just like you would be doing a TV show. We don't do television production. Most 99% of the stuff we do is shot and edited in post. So it's just, it really does comes down to like your creativity and what you guys can imagine, and your strive to want to be the best that you can possibly be at whatever you want to do.